Good afternoon, class. I worked as an addictions counselor, level one, a few years back, and I ended up going through a very messy divorce. And my mother also passed away from stage four breast cancer around the same time I was employed. And I just became extremely overwhelmed with all of my personal stuff that I had going on. And I knew for myself, I tried to hold on as long as I could because I really, really enjoyed that job and I loved what I was doing and helping people. And, I was having a great time at work. And, but it got to the point where I knew that I had to resign, I had to quit because of all of the personal stuff that I was going through and the amount of stress that I had on me. I was not able to really focus on my clients and give them the attention that they needed when, in the back of my head during a session, I'm kind of thinking about myself and my own personal issues. And I knew that was not the best thing, obviously. So I had to quit. Um, so I think, one of the golden rules for me, would just be to know yourself, know your limitations. If you are not well, if you're going through a lot of stuff in your own personal life, you might not want to be working in the field of helping. I had to seek out personal counseling for myself to kind of get better and get well and to heal from everything before I was able to go back to work. And that was okay for me. I did have a hard time with it at first. Like I said, I really enjoyed my work, and it was hard to actually admit that I was, kind of falling short. But I knew that I could not do harm to my clients, and I needed to focus on myself. Um, some ways that I can kind of participate in self care while being an advocate. Like I said, just knowing yourself. If you're having personal issues, if you're stressed out, that's a big one for me, is stress. I'm a mother to two small children, along with going to school, and I'm not working at this time, but I am looking for work. But I have a lot on my plate with just raising children and being a graduate student. And I think just for me, it's just taking the time for myself in healthy ways. I would love to try yoga. I've been looking into different things, joining the gym, just certain things like that I can do to kind of take a break from motherhood and being a full-time student. Um, a quote that I found that I really liked, it says, "I have never made but one prayer to God, a very short one. O Lord, make my enemies ridiculous." And God granted it. "If you tremble with indignation at every injustice, then you are a comrade of mine." I thought that was very good, very enlightening quote. Um, the actions that I'm willing to take towards social injustice is just to, you know, give those who don't have a voice a voice. Be a leader, take an active role. I think for myself, I'll have to attend workshops and more trainings to kind of get more familiar with advocacy and what the steps that I need to take and be competent and efficient in this. As long and also with that, seek exposure to other cultures. I think that's very important. And yeah, that's what I have. Thank you.